It's just too poofy.
I think your hair looks good.
Well, I judge you.
Tell them what you
told
me the other day.
I was trying to make a Marco Polo, and when you make Marco Polo, it's very just, see the
right
pants.
Off the cuff.
Yeah. And I could not come up with the word hair.
You can't think of it again?
Hair bangs. Sideburns. I could not think of the word sideburns.
She was calling them ear bangs.
But I think ear bangs make sense.
It does.
These could ear bangs.
Ear bangs.
Ear bangs.
She'd go ear bangs. No, wait. Ear bangs.
Anyway, I have to get my ear bangs cut.
Yes, you get ear bangs cut.
I have to get all my bangs cut.
Intero bang.
That's
an old Mo and Katy Show throwback right there.
Absolutely.
All right.
Ear bangs.
Hey, everybody.
I'm Mo.
And I'm Katy, and this is
the Mo and Katy Show.
We're so happy to see you today.
Yay. Thanks for being here.
That's right. End of March. We hope you all had a wonderful St. Patrick's Day.
I was going to say yar, but I don't know what that is, so.
It's not Irish, so hope that you wore green. Hope that you maybe had some soda bread and
hope you got pinched.
Green beer somewhere of your preference. Like at a party. That's what I meant.
Ohio. Anyway,
so what have you been up to, Mo?
Well, I haven't been knitting, if that's what you're asking.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. But you know who has been knitting?
Who has been knitting?
Margaret Seaman in the United Kingdom has been knitting. She just took up knitting like 10 years ago. She's 93 years old.
Oh, my goodness.
And she's like, I can't walk very well, but I just took up knitting. And so she knits pretty much like all day. And then she goes to bed at 9 and knits for another 3 hours in bed. But she knitted. She knitted.
Not.
She knitted a Buckingham Palace out of wool.
Oh my god!
And it's even got little guards and little pedestrians.
Yeah,
it was actually on display. So she made.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. So she knitted a Buckingham Palace out of wool.
Palace.
Yeah, it's really cool.
You know what I love that people who are in their later years, they're in their prime, right there. They are like doing amazing things.
Yeah.
It's like not time to slow down. It's like, what other cool things can I do?
Pick up a knitting
That's
knife.
Right. Well,
but you know what it reminded me of is, remember we did
knitting knife? Wait a minute.
Whatever.
It's a knitting knife.
You wouldn't understand. It's a knitting thing.
I'm so sorry.
No, but there was, remember a while ago we did the article, we talked about the lady who was collecting the shedded cat fur in Japan. It was making hats. That's what it looks like.
I still have those pictures on my phone. It's really
You're welcome.
fantastic.
Hats wearing their own fur. Sorry.
Speaking of people that are late in their years doing amazing things, I want to tell you.
51-year-old.
I want to tell you about Jean Bailey, who leads an exercise class at her assisted living facility.
Okay.
So Jean is in Omaha, Nebraska, and she's at Elk Ridge Village Senior Living.
Okay.
And she leads an exercise class. It's a 35-minute exercise class.
That's 35 more minutes of exercise a day.
So I want you to tell me, though, how old do you think Jean might be? Like, typical exercise instructor?
21.
Well, you have the right numbers, just way in the wrong order, because Jean is 102 years old.
I thought she was 12. Because no, okay, I'm tracking.
At a zero. She is 102 years old, and she leads a 35-minute daily class at her assisted senior living. Now, she leads it from a chair, but she still leads the class.
Making us look bad.
That's right. Look how beautiful she is.
Oh, wow.
So that is Jean.
102?
And she is 102. She also is in the independent living section of this assisted living facility.
I'm not even in the independent living.
She has her own apartment. She cooks for herself. She bakes for the staff.
I don't even cook for myself.
She loves to read.
I don't even bake for myself.
And she said that she didn't need to do exercises until now because she was always, she raised her kids and she was busy with them.
I don't even raise kids.
And she worked at a hospital for 34 years, but now she lives in this facility and is helping all the residents stay active. So she was born in 1921, leading all of these residents in daily
make her
exercises.
Like 102.
You with the math over here.
It's the Asian half.
Is only half of you good at math, or are you only good at half the math problems?
Exactly. I don't know. Fractions.
All right. So that's,
I'm sorry.
That's Nebraska.
Fractions. Nebraska. It's not for everybody.
I'm laughing at the fact that you said fractions. You can say that. You can get away with it.
You just did.
Not so much. All right. So Nebraska is a state, right?
Do not give me the capital.
Okay.
No one gives.
But my quirky fact today.
No one gives a corn cob about. What?
My quirky fact today is that there is only one U.S. state that has one syllable. Can you think of what that state is?
Nebraska.
God bless you. Gesundheit.
Hawaii.
She's going on a little geographical trip around the world.
Idaho. No?
Idaho definitely has more than one syllable.
I got it.
You have to be so snarky.
Apparently I do.
One state.
It has one syllable?
One syllable. Only one state that has one syllable. Right now, all the listeners calling
Rhode
out.
Island. No. Maine.
Maine.
Yes!
You got it. Maine.
We're going to have to trim that out so it just goes like...
Capital's Augusta.
No one cares. No one gives a lobster claw.
No one gives a bowl of chowder. Well, you can say lobster claw. I
can't say fractions.
You can. Anyway.
I will.
Maine is the only state in the 50 United States that has
What's up
one
with these quirky
syllable.
facts?
Quirky,
Bored people.
Quirky people. You just like poked me in the eye there. Anyway.
I didn't even make contact. You'll
All right, well, so now that we've talked about states and their capitals, as we should, go ahead and tell us what today is.
Today is International Scribble Day.
Ooh, Scribble Day.
Well, and they actually went into the to me a scribble and a doodle are the same thing, but doodle actually has German roots that means like simpleton or something like that.
Is it a doodle? Does it have?
It's not a damn poodle mix, dog. It's a doodle dop is actually what it is.
A doodle dop? That sounds like something you have to clean up.
I'm just gonna say, I'm so sorry my dog doodle dopped in your yard.
Hey, boys, can you hand me the paper towels? Yes.
Yeah.
Nala doodle
Poppy.
dopped again.
Oh, I was saying Poppy made a doodle dop.
Poppy made a doodle doppy. This conversation's gone to the crapper.
Yes, it's gone to the doodle dop. Anyway, it's Scribble Day. So,
Scribble Day.
So Scribble is actually like when you just write fast.
Okay.
Which apparently my dad did all the time because his writing was illegible. I thought he was a doctor for a while, and it's like he should not be prescribing meds, but
he just did the
scribble.
bugs.
Yeah.
So I think of a scribble as like if I'm testing a pen, or like what little kids do before they can really like legit color.
Probably.
I think of a doodle as like a picture of something.
Correct. Like they call it like amateur drawing or something like that. So.
Are you sure it's not Scrabble Day? You didn't get your tiles wrong? My
tires? No. Asian thing. Only I would understand. No, but it made me think of. So do you ever when you're on the phone? Do you ever I guess that's a doodle.
Yeah.
But for today, I'm calling it the scribble.
The scribble.
A phone scribble.
A phone scribble.
A phone scribble.
I like the more we say it, the more the vowels get smaller. A phone scribble. I think of a scribble as a kid, like scribbling on the walls or something.
I wasn't allowed to write on the walls. I don't know what kind of childhood you had, but I was well behaved.
I did. Ooh, yeah, I did something really, really significant when I was a kid. I told the story.
I know this story.
You know the story, don't you?
I do.
Well, tell my story, Moe.
So Katie grew up in a halfway home, and while there, it was a happy home, and so she wanted to etch. House. She wanted to so annotate this on the house. And
whose house though was it?
Your grandpa's.
That's right.
And so what Katie did was, you think. Did she grab a crown? No. Did she grab a pine cone or some bark of wood, something that would wash off well? No. Grabbed a rock. And wrote the happy house on Grandpa's.
On my grandparents' house.
Yeah. They had to sell it. They lost their ass. And then It was all, it's all part of the Silicon Valley Bank. And, well, you know how that turned out.
But to my little logical brain, I was like, well, everyone who drives by should know that this is the happy house, so I need to label it. It's a bad idea. I remember that train of like thinking, like that logic. Yeah, I think I was adorable at that age. Is the only thing that saved my life.
She's adorable at this age.
I'm impressed that you remember that whole story. So
that was pretty accurate too.
I wrote Happy House on my grandparents' house with a rock.
Okay, so what do you scribble now, or you just try out pen? Well, you have an issue with your pens.
Oh, I have a whole thing with pens. Can I show you? Here, stay here.
I don't want. No, I don't.
No, I have to show you something. This is important.
Is it?
So we're in my studio right now, where I teach lessons. I teach a lot of lessons. I'd like for you to read this Post-it note, please.
The new official pen color order: purple, green, pink,
written in the color,
orange, blue, red, black. What do you mean?
So every week I use a different pen. Would you like to know what week it is?
Not really. But I was referencing the problem you have with pens. So a lot of times when you go and scribble with a purple pen, it doesn't come out purple. I think that's weird.
Yes, that is weird. How I will grab my erasable pens and I will click the pen to write with it, and it's a purple pen and it writes orange. Or my blue pen will write in green. I wonder why that happens. I think it's because my best friend is a practical joker, and she switches the inks in my pens, and she's done it multiple times.
Yes, I do.
And not only that, I got her, out of the kindness of my heart, a set of retractable mechanical colored pencils. She switched the lead in the colored pencils too.
I did. That one took some time.
This one can't behave.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
that's but do you scribble with those?
I make sure that they work. But
so that would be a scribble or a doodle?
Just a scribble to see if they work.
Okay.
Now, do you doodle when you're on a long call with like the tax guy or something that's not terribly exciting? So what kind of things do you doodle?
I alter, like sometimes I make geometric shapes. Like I'll make like a triangle, and then I'll make a triangle off of that and stuff like that.
Like 3D, like fancy.
I wish. I am not. I couldn't even draw a stick figure with a ruler. So
I can't draw stick figures.
I'll do like circular patterns. But do you ever doodle like so hard? You ever see like some people doodle so hard like it goes through the paper? Yeah,
like a spirograph, like gone crazy.
Yeah.
I do own a spirograph. I think they're super cool.
Okay.
I like spirographs. I like that.
That's high-tech scribbling.
I think that my brain doesn't like the freelance scribbling. I like to have structure. So I tend to draw flowers. So like, because they're like all symmetrical. So I draw a circle, like usually a daisy kind of flower. Or I'll doodle like my name, like write letters. I like to write letters. Not like letters to people.
or just like,
Dear Santa. No. I like to and I used to like make bubble letters or make 3D words and things like that. So I like to do that, but I'm not much of a just like a shape or a pattern. I like to draw things. Now, have you ever found like your old high school notebooks? Did you ever draw pictures or doodle in those? Yes. What kind of stuff did you draw?
I always like to do the kind where you like the flip action. Like I used to write, like draw little stick figures and they would jump in and stuff like that. So.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's commitment right there.
Yeah. They weren't my books. So what do I carry?
You know what I used to draw? This is so weird. I used to draw cheerleaders because I used to draw stick figures of cheerleaders.
No, just pretty much.
Stop. No, let me finish explaining. I like to draw how they would do like the pyramids and stuff. And like, so
Me too. I like to be on the bottom of the pyramid. I want to be buried in cheerleaders. That's why I have to get my ear bangs cut. Well, I'm sorry. No, you know what? That was sexist of me. Male cheerleaders or female cheerleaders? Yeah. There we go. Okay, I was right then.
No, I used to draw.
We are picturing the same. Now, did you draw their pom-poms? And did you draw the little things that hold their hands and shit?
I'm surprised that this has gone off the rails because
you should not have even brought up the fact that you like to
I drew
stare at
cheerleaders.
models.
No,
and draw cheerleaders.
I used to I never was a dancer or a gymnast, but I like to draw pictures of like cheerleaders and gymnasts and stuff.
The human form.
Ballet.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Like muscular, athletic women. I get it. I totally.
Oh, you know what else I used to draw? I just remember this. I would draw a fake makeover. Like, I would draw a picture. Like, I would make sure the face was the same shape. I'd draw 2 faces. And then I would draw, like, a real plain girl with, like, glasses and braces. And then I would draw a picture of, like, her hair all fixed. I'm such a dork. I'm going to find these. I have these
Well,
somewhere.
I would like to see those. I did something similar. Like, I would, you find a magazine or, like, a picture of the wanted poster, and I would draw little mustaches on people. That's the same thing.
Now, is that doodling? Or is that scribbling?
I think that's doodling.
Okay.
Sorry. We both have our head like this. You know.
All the smart stuff is on this side of our brains.
I think mine fell out. Yeah. So anyway, happy International Scribble Day.
Yes.
Doodle, scribble, whatever.
Whatever it is.
And don't forget to pick up your Dunkle Dop.
What?
I told you Dunkle Dop. What is wrong with you? You have a hairy tongue? Speaking of cheerleaders.
I don't think I want to.
Yeah, okay. Made sense to me.
Anyway.
Okay.
But we also want to know, what do you doodle? What doodle you doodle?
What'll do I do when you... What is it? What doodle I do? Hey, what doodle did you do on first St. Patrick's Day?
What doodle did you doodle?
And do you have a doodle on Scribble Day?
Do we have a German doodle? Her name is Nala. That's not the same.
No?
Different kind of doodle. But yeah. So
you're a cheerleader? You want to draw her? And if you're a cheerleader and you'd like to be drawn, call me.
Withdrawn. Okay.
Wow.
All right. So, but yes, we want to know, listeners, what kind of things do you doodle when you're on the phone? Like, when do you doodle? Like, is it a boring call, or if you're on hold, like, forever, you sit and draw pictures?
Are you doodling right now? Stop
Put
doodling.
your pen down. This is interesting.
Okay, let's make it interesting.
Okay. All right.
We're going to talk about taglines. This
Okay.
is the game we're going to play today.
Okay, sweet. I love
taglines. Okay. So I will either give you the product,
okay,
and you tell me the tagline, or I'll give you the tagline. Look, so we'll start with an easy one.
Okay.
Just do it.
Nike.
Good.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna hold that one forever. A diamond is forever.
I want to say, no, that'd be Every Kiss Begins with K, so that's not K Jewelers. I don't know, some diamond. I don't know anybody else that sells jewelry.
Yeah, De Beers.
De Beers.
Yeah, De Beers diamonds. Yeah.
Yes, I'll have some DeWine, not De Beers.
We'll have the shot. Okay.
I'll have all De Beers.
De Beers. Okay, what's Disneyland's tagline?
Happiest place on earth.
Wow.
It's both Disneyland and Disney World, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay.
Disney. I would not call it the happiest place on earth, but...
There's lots of kids there.
A lot of doodle dorp. Dop. Okay. There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's...
Drugs? I don't know.
MasterCard.
Oh.
So when you don't want to pay cash for your drugs, apparently. Okay. You want to try one?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. All right. Tastes so good, cats ask for it by name.
Cheerleaders.
No!
Meow Mix.
You're bad.
Right? Meow Mix.
Yes. Okay. This one's cute. Shave time, shave money.
Dollar Shave Chic Gillette. Dollar Shave Club. Got there. Okay.
Shave time, shave money. Oh, melts in your mouth, not in your hands. If you say cheerleaders, I will smack you.
Cheerleaders. M&M's.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
This is probably one of my favorite.
Okay.
The original. If your grandfather hadn't worn it, you wouldn't exist.
What in the world?
No, see, that's what you tell me.
Well, I know.
Okay,
I
well.
can't figure out if your grandfather hadn't worn it.
You wouldn't exist.
Aftershave. Grandfather hadn't.
That was the wrong. Yeah, that was correct. That was the Irish Spring Doodle, but that was not what I was supposed to do.
You're mixing up your products.
Yeah.
I actually have no idea.
Old Spice.
Really?
Isn't that cute? Old Spice, the original. If your grandfather hadn't worn it, you wouldn't exist.
Oh, that's funny.
I think that's awesome.
That's funny.
Okay. What's Uber's tagline?
If you need to.
I didn't want to know where that was going.
We're better than Uber. I don't know.
No, I'm sorry. I should have. We are actually going to give the actual tagline. We're not making. This is not a product.
Uber when Lyft is going to take too long.
Yeah, good. Okay. Or move the way you want.
Oh, I didn't know that one.
You should know this one.
Okay.
Reduce your carbon footprint in style. That's the tagline. What's the product?
Tesla.
Reduce your carbon footprint in style.
Footprint. Reduce your carbon. Some kind of shoes.
That's why I said footprint.
Hey dudes? No.
Rothy's.
Rothy's. I was gonna say that. I couldn't
but
think
you
of
didn't.
it.
So
Rothy's.
yeah. Okay.
Mo knows I love my Rothy's.
Kentucky Fried Chicken. What's their
Good. No, that's Campbell's soup. Kentucky Fried Chicken. We don't love Jesus as much as Chick-fil-A.
We're open on Sunday. Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Original recipe.
Finger licking good.
Oh, finger licking good.
Don't you think I should have had like finger clicking good? Clucking.
We're the best clucking chicken you'll ever have. All the other. No, I'm going to stop now.
Yeah, probably should.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Maybe she's born with it.
Maybe she's Maybelline.
Maybe
it's Maybelline.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe she's Maybelline. Who knows?
I don't know. Cover your girls.
Okay, you're not going to like this one. The few, the proud.
They couldn't get in the airport. Semper Fi. Aim high. Higher.
I love watching Mo shame other branches of the military.
I didn't shame anybody.
So
I'm just pro Air Force.
What is Dunkin' Donuts' slogan?
When double D won't fit in your mouth. Welcome to our last podcast. Hey, Katie, will do with me.
They had a good run.
Finger sipping good. Running.
Yes.
Russia runs on Duncan. America runs on Duncan. Nailed it.
Nailed it. Okay, what about Bounty?
Quicker picker upper.
That was good. That was quick.
Is that the jackhammer guy? He's the flannel guy.
No, that's Brawny.
Brawny. Yeah.
Get your paper towels mixed up. I'm gonna ask you one more, and then it's back to you. Designed for driving pleasure.
I don't think I'm allowed to say it. Your mom?
Well, designed for driving pleasure.
BMW?
Yes.
Yay.
Very good.
What does BMW stand for?
Bavarian Motorworks.
Barbarian?
Bavarian.
I'll have the Bavarian cream pie.
What do you very much?
Clearly.
Bavarian. Sorry.
Bavarian.
I'm a Barbitarian.
I was to the bar. Bavarian's good. Okay, do you know what Airbnb's tagline is?
Come sleep in someone else's bed. No, Airbnb. When you want to be there, B&B. No, I don't know.
Belong anywhere.
Oh.
Now, I debated on this one because I was either going to give you the product or the tagline. And,
okay.
And since you didn't give it to me, I'll just give you the tagline. The tagline is it in you?
I actually know this one, but I can't think of it.
Yeah, you can. Is it in you? That's me. No, no. Okay.
I know what it is. I just can't think of it.
Is it in you?
You just like saying that, don't you?
If your grandfather hadn't worn it, you wouldn't exist. If your grandfather had... It's Gatorade. If your grandfather hadn't drank it, you wouldn't exist.
If your grandfather hadn't slept at someone else's house.
With Airbnb. You know how we got there? Uber.
America runs on Dunkin'.
Grandpa's a twin. Double your pleasure. Double your fun.
If your grandpa hadn't chewed it.
You can
Are
have
you
it
asking me that way?
You can have it your way.
Double mint gum, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have it your way. Have it your way.
McDonald's.
Yeah, good Lord. I'm loving it. Okay. Let's go places.
No. Burger King's have it your way.
That's what I said.
I know. I said McDonald's.
You shouldn't have said that. That was wrong.
What'd you say? What's the last one you said?
I'm loving it.
McDonald's.
Right, but have it your way.
Burger King.
Okay, let's wrap it up.
All right, let me ask you like two more.
Oh, okay.
Let's wrap it up. Is that another one that you're asking me?
That's the Mo and Katy Show.
Expect more, pay less.
Cross dress for less. Ross dress. No. Walmart. No, listen. It's late. Say it one more time.
Expect more, pay less.
The shoe company.
No.
Pay less shoes.
Mm-mm.
Walmart?
No.
Walmart.
No. Mm-mm.
Expect more, pay less. Pay less shoes.
No. And just because you want it to be that doesn't mean that that's what it is.
Dollar General.
No. It's Target.
That's stupid. Do another one.
Well, I won't ask you that one.
Why?
The U.S. Marine Corps. What's there? You already said it.
These belts aren't earned. Or they are. I don't know.
Oh. Bet you can't eat just one.
Cheerleaders. Who has to edit this mess? Sorry. Well, the real answer is not much better. You're just gonna lay there? Is it in you? This might be the After Hours podcast.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, can you hear me now? Good.
Because you're worth it.
That was easy.
We're just gonna say taglines.
Yeah. Snap, crackle, pop. Is it in you? That was easy. Can you hear me now? Good. Breakfast of Champions.
We help grow the food the world needs. Grow the world of food at what? Tastes so good, cats ask for my name.
If your grandfather hadn't eaten it, it wouldn't exist. All right, let's
wrap this up.
Yeah, think.
All right, guys, what's the best slogan you've ever heard, or the most one that could be used inappropriately? Because that's really what we want to know.
Oh, I think we've done all those.
All right, well, we've covered the humor part today. I'm going to make sure that we cover gratitude by giving you a gratitude quote.
I'm positive that you will.
Because that's what we do. Today's gratitude quote is by Wilkie Collins. Thanks, Wilkie. In every class of society, gratitude is the rarest of all human virtues. That means that we all need to be more grateful, everybody.
Oh.
All right? So you go out there, spread some gratitude, humor, and positivity today.
Yes.
That's right.
If the door's locked, will key work? Damn, I'm on fire. And before I go put myself out, I will say, be grateful, keep laughing, and stay positive.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, see, gratitude, humor, positivity. That would be our tagline.
Thing,
okay.
yeah.
If your grandfather hadn't done it, it wouldn't exist. Rah, rah.